Namanda, 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 namanda.
Good morning. Welcome to today's family service. My name is Howard Shintani, and I'm your chairperson for today. Okay, we'll begin this morning's service with Sanbu Jo on page 24 and 25. Now we'll have Sutra Chanting, Sei Ge on 93. 93. Please stand for our Gatha Nembutsu I on page 99 in the White Book. 99 in the White Book. Please remain standing for the reading of Three Treasures, number 1, on page 8, the Purple Book.
Three Treasures, number 1. Hard is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the teachings of the Blessed One. Now we hear it. If we do not realize the truth in this life, when will it be realized? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in the Buddha. May we absorb ourselves in the principle of the way to enlightenment and awaken in ourselves the supreme will. I take refuge in the Dharma. May we be submerged in the depths of the doctrine and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in the Sangha. May we live in harmony in the great assembly as disciples of Buddha and be freed from all hindrances, becoming units of true accord in the life of harmony, in a spirit of universal oneness, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through myriad ages of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful doctrine. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teachings. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Please be seated.
Now, Reverend Fujimoto will share a Dharma message with us.
Namanda, 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 Namanda. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. Okay. Special feeling today, having our general meeting afterwards. So more board members than usual are here. So very nice to be here, seeing so many of you. Some of you have returned from trips and away for a week or two, so it's nice. Today we're going to talk about causes and conditions. Okay. So many of us, so many different causes and conditions allow us to become familiar with Shin Buddhism, our temple, how we even come to be here. And then this morning we decided to come to the temple, and we do so many things that, similar things, shared causes and conditions. We get out of bed, we brush our teeth, get all cleaned up. Maybe some of us had a nice breakfast already, or some of us are waiting for the treats here after service. Okay, and so many things, getting ready, getting dressed. A few of us have matching socks. Some of us don't have matching socks. So we go through all these different things. We get hats and coats, get in the car, and we come over here. So some of them are similarities that we have in our different causes and conditions that allow us to come here. So I'd like to start with this quote from Reverend Tai Unno. Just listen today. It is easy to talk about life as being precious and unrepeatable, but unless we truly know the reason, the words can be empty and hollow. Only by being awakened by the timeless working of true compassion can we fully appreciate each living instant as filled with infinite worth. Such an awesome reverence for life must become the basis of a new ethic in order to effectively cope with the complex problems facing the world today. So he's talking about this timeless working of true compassion. I think when we talk about causes and conditions, all these different causes and conditions call to us, awaken us. This is the voice of the Nembutsu, calling us to become aware of our interconnectedness with each other and with the world. And then we are able to see humbly our responsibility to each other and to the world. So Shin Buddhism and the life of Nembutsu awakens our awareness. We're brought to what he says, awesome reverence for life, the basis for a new ethic to cope with the complex problems of the world today. It's a big responsibility. So today I have different stories to share about causes and conditions, stories from here and there. First story. Just yesterday I was working in my office, and through the window I could see what's going on outside, and I see a couple come wandering in, probably just noticed that the gate is unlocked, so they come in, look at the garden, they come, and they're taking pictures of the temple, right? So young couple, maybe they're out for lunch or something. Later I learned he just moved to Alameda. So he was of Indian descent, and his company was a young Chinese lady, seemed to be. And so they're looking around. I saw them taking pictures, and I'm deciding, should I just leave them alone? Maybe they'll walk away quietly and I can keep working, or should I greet them and welcome them? And so I came to the door, and they had happened to come to the door. I think they were going to check to see if it was unlocked right when I shoved it open. So he's like this, shocked that someone answered the door, you know. So welcomed them in, you know, the Buddhist Temple of Alameda. You want to come inside and see what's up? So they came in and brought them in here, had them take a seat, and showing them the altar area. And, you know, when I do this, oftentimes similar things that, you know, they don't know. They're surprised to find a Buddhist temple here in Alameda, and I tell them part of our story and coming, and just next year we're going to have our 110th anniversary, and so they're all the more surprised. You know, it's unusual to have a Buddhist temple in an old Victorian style house. So they're like, yeah, and they're all the more surprised, you know, just amazed, right? And they're looking around and looking at all the things, kind of describe the altar to them. I asked them, what is their culture, their faith, traditions? And he, you know, he said he's from India. And I asked the young lady, you know, what is your spiritual traditions? So I don't have one. Okay. How about your parents and grandparents? And a little bit reluctant to say, and finally, oh, I guess Catholic. So okay, that's cool. So talking to them more and more, you know, trying to engage them, and we find these things. They come and they're interested. Something piques their interest. So I tell them what we believe, you know, the central object, not a god or a deity, but a symbol of truth, symbol of reality. And we respond. We learn about wisdom and compassion, and then we respond to each other and to the world with these values. And so and we come to these kind of occasions of being able to meet people. We just had a number of BCA meetings with the ministers and with the leadership, and quite often, you know, we have doctors, attorneys, psychiatrists, educated people who happen to stumble upon Shin Buddhism, not just Buddhism, Shin Buddhism, okay, this Nembutsu path. And as they come to learn a little bit more, I've heard a few times, how come nobody knows about this Shin Buddhism, right? Even their own work, these teachings reinforce what they're trying to convey to people that they're working with in a number of different traditions, psychiatrists working with people with difficulties and problems in their lives, and seeing how it just fits perfectly, right? And so they are just so surprised to come to this teaching. Just happened to. All the causes and conditions fall just perfectly. They come to hear about Shin Buddhism. So, wow, it's amazing, amazing. So we find this quite often, okay? And sometimes those of us here, we're not so amazed. You know, we come on our own journey. It's okay. They have nice food. Yeah, the people are nice. So we only think about it a little bit and not completely. So story 2 is one of these people. There's an attorney named Rick Stamble, and just early November, Rick passed away, and he's one of our past Buddhist Churches of America presidents. I think he was the first non-Japanese American to be president of the Buddhist churches. So he was an attorney, and I don't know how tall he was, maybe 6'4" or something. So he had this presence to him, very nice, solid voice. So he would command your attention when he spoke. So we were very happy to have him as guiding us within the Buddhist Churches of America. And he, a little bit older than me, maybe 5-7 years older than myself, and so he had walked in his younger days the Freedom Walks with Dr. Martin Luther King, and he just came upon Shin Buddhism going to the West Los Angeles Buddhist Temple. Reverend Usuki was there, and so we would see pictures of him dancing with the yukata on and obon festivals, and just having a good time, enjoying what these festivals are, what they mean. And he would go to other Southern California festivals, obon, and you see pictures of, he would stand out. He's just, who's this tall white guy out there dancing, right? But he would stand out and you would notice him. So he came to enjoy that. He became a temple officer, a board member, became a district officer, and then came to BCA National Council positions, and eventually became our BCA president. And after he served as president, there was a situation, it's called the Lindquist Estate, and some gentleman had handwritten addition to his will that he's going to leave a certain amount of money to the Buddhist church or something. It was kind of vague, not the Buddhist Church of America, not West Los Angeles Buddhist Church. It was vague, the Buddhist church. And so we found out, BCA found out about it. Said, Rick, look at this, right? And he's looking at it with his attorney eyes and thoughts, and other Buddhist groups. So that could be us. We should, put our name in the hat. And so different groups, including the Buddhist Churches of America, decided to pursue this. What does this mean? And the family members, they were disappointed and surprised that this money should come to us. Uncle probably wasn't thinking straight, right? So this kind of different groups, different aspects from his life were kind of bringing up their positions and all of this. And so Rick was looking at it, and so he traced, where this person grew up, where he lived, where he could have been impacted by Buddhist teachings, Buddhist temples, the history of the Buddhist Churches of America, how we changed our name, how long we've been here. This is the oldest organization of Buddhism in America. And so we have this long, long history. And so he brought this forward very clearly, very eloquently. So it ended up we won this case. All the money, not divided up, all of it came to the Buddhist churches of America because of Rick, you know. And it's like, I don't know the amount, like $100,000 or something very significant. So he, you know, because of him, causes and conditions allow him to come to find Shin Buddhism, become involved, become interested, and putting his history together with the circumstances that he came into then and there, came to benefit our temples. Okay, so incredible how things unfold, and you don't really know a lot of these things that happen in the background. Okay. Story 3. Okay, about Shin Buddhism, we have Professor Dr. Jeff Wilson, and he wrote these things trying to explain, simplify to him what Shin Buddhism has come to mean. So he's another that studied some Zen Buddhism and came into Jodo Shinshu, Shin Buddhism, and thought, wow, this is a special teaching. So he got his ordination and studying more as a in his academic circle, becoming a professor and lecturing here and there. So this is what Jeff wrote. As a Shin Buddhist, my primary practice isn't meditation, sutra study, ritual, or precepts. All of these can be valuable, of course, but in Shin Buddhism, I feel that our main focus is the practice of gratitude. This sets us apart from many other Buddhists. We don't practice to achieve anything, not enlightenment, not good karma, not a favorable rebirth or material rewards. We practice simply to give thanks for what we have received. You know, and we're told this all the time. We say, yeah, and then we think, what is our practice? I don't know. Right? So he's trying to describe this, so we're trying to follow what he's saying. So we practice simply to give thanks for what we have received. This is a small shift in one's perspective, but when pursued, it can be transformative. From the point of view of the Dharma, we can see that each being exists within an inconceivable network of support from all things. So these are the causes and conditions all around us, every moment, every day. Right? Whether it is the attainment of Buddhahood or the simple act of drawing a breath, our every action is assisted by forces beyond ego self. As we become aware of our interconnectedness, we gain some perspective of our karmic limitations. So we become aware of all these causes and conditions, and through this, our sense of our own self, we see our own limitations, and we hear this part all the time: the brighter the light, the darker the shadow. So we become aware of our own conditions as we become aware of these other causes and conditions impacting us. This is the light, and our own ego self is the shadow. Okay. So he continues, accomplishments we counted as our own success turn out to be due to the benefits received from others. Pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps, we discover that someone else made the boots and the straps and fed and nurtured us until we were ready to pull. Our own efforts are imperfect and cannot succeed unless countless others are involved. So all the more, again, in his description, we see this, that we are part of this interconnected reality. All these things happen, and we receive this benefit of all of this happening. So we say the Nembutsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Buddhist or not, the people that just walked in yesterday, different cultures, different beginnings, okay? All people are affected by these causes and conditions. Not because we come here and say the Nembutsu. Everybody is affected. But as Buddhists, as Shin Buddhists, we are brought to an awareness of these causes and conditions that create every single moment. Our perspective, life perspective and world perspective, is shifted to be a perspective that is deeper, fuller, and humbling. So hearing the Nembutsu is hearing the call of the infinite, interconnected universe. Saying the Nembutsu is our response of awareness and appreciation. Fourth story, okay? Back to Reverend Unno. We started with a quote from Reverend Unno. And in his book, he wrote about his encounter with a Mrs. Takeuchi. Okay, so Mrs. Takeuchi was a housewife, and she wrote poems as she lay in her hospital bed. She's having a series of operations for her brain tumor, and she died at the age of 46. And one of her final poems, "In this life, no end to comparing myself to those above and to those below. Half my body paralyzed, still I have my right hand, my ears, my right leg. Although with brain tumor, there's still taste, color, sound, voice, words, smell. But they too will soon be no more, as my body will be no more. But the Nembutsu, Amida, true compassion, Pure Land, will always remain. How fortunate I am, how happy I am, now and forevermore." So 46 years old, you think that's pretty young. Well, how many of us are ready to die? So no matter how many years we live, it's not enough time unless we can know the depth of life through these infinite causes and conditions. These are what are calling us, surrounding us, sustaining us, nurturing us, holding us up at every turn in our lives. So the Nembutsu grounds our lives to this reality. Please join me in Gassho. Only by being awakened by the timeless working of true compassion can we fully appreciate each living instant as filled with infinite worth. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Fujimoto, for the 4 meaningful stories. Okay, next we will Gatha. We are 1 on page 150, 152 in the White Book.
Namo
seated. Thank you for those who helped with the altar preparations and with the service. Reverend Fujimoto, YouTube Brian, altar flowers, Jackie and Dorothy, organist, of course, Lenny, and those who brought refreshments. I think Jackie Ito's in the kitchen preparing something afterwards. Okay, is there any newcomers today? Oh, can you please stand and introduce yourselves if you want? Welcome. Oh, Berkeley High. All right. Thanks for coming. Okay, announcements. Next Sunday, December 21st, is family service and Ask Reverend Dennis. Sunday, December 28th, there's no service, holiday time. Okay, Wednesday, December 31st, joy and the service and ringing of the bell at 3 p.m. Thursday, January 1st, New Year's Day service is at 10 o'clock a.m. Okay, a reminder, please renew your membership or join, please, for the 2026 membership drive. Check or online. And you can also renew your ABBA membership online or check also. How much is it? $20 for ABBA. It's a good deal. Okay, it's birthday Sunday. Whoopee, okay. We'd like to celebrate those who have birthdays in the month of December. Anyone celebrating a birthday this month, please come up and do oshoko. Come on out. Come on. Who else is there? Oh, hey, Jackie, where are you? Oh, where's the man? Cool.
It's fun.
What if both of you come?
Yeah. We love doing Shoko Pain.
So I just clicked it. Just don't the middle chair. Yeah.
Un momento.
You're out of town. How much the noise?
By the way, I feel out of town.
Who? I'm up. Come here.
Thank you. One more.
Yeah, be up there. Come on. Give me a break. Come on, chair today.
Get on the chair.
All right. Over here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to birthdays. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you're Kimberly. Good job. All right. I can't see. Thank you, everyone, for attending this morning's service. But We are having our temple general meeting after service, after everybody does Oshoko. Once you do your Oshoko, please stay in the Hondo so we can have our meeting, our year-end meeting. Then refreshments afterwards, okay? Thank you very much.